You're unmuted. What's up, dude?
Hi Jay, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm not a I'm not a Christian, but can I speak a few words?
Sure. I mean, it's open forum. What did you want to talk about?
Okay, my only opinion is, see, as it is written about theism and atheism also, I don't have any problem with believing in any god or any religion or anything, as you were speaking, like Jesus gives us salvation or some other gods gives us salvation. As long as you put your belief to yourself, there is no problem at all. There is no need for theists also. I mean,
no need for what?
Also.
For what?
1 second. As long as you put your belief for yourself and force it upon others, or hurt others because you believe that your belief is strong, till then there is no problem. You can have your own belief, your own favorite god or favorite religion. Well, religion becomes the problem when you try to impose or force others.
Okay. Well, the problem, I mean, what it sounds like is kind of like a subjectivist or relativistic position. So, I mean, I'm not sure what your view is, but it sounds like you have a view that, like, it doesn't matter what your religion is as long as you don't try to force it on other people. But yeah, I would just ask you to how you know that that's the case. Like, why is that what's true? How do you know that?
Yeah, I'll tell you. See, I don't know that, and I'm so sure that anybody in this space doesn't know that, because all we believe is after death. We are not dead yet. We are still living. So whatever we have is only a belief, either told by our parents or through your personal experience. It is all just your personal experience. But you didn't see what happens after death, or your soul gets salvated, or your soul goes to heaven or hell. You don't know. We just are believing. Okay. In our personal beliefs. So it's a perception. You cannot impose your perception on someone else.
Okay. So hold on. So hold on.
The perception, obviously there will be a clash. There won't be peace. So
okay, hold on.
Atheists come into picture.
Hey, bro, slow down. Just hold on a second. So, just a simple question to that. I understand what you're saying.
Thank you.
So my question in response would just simply be, if everything is our own just perceptions and we shouldn't impose that on other people, is that itself your personal perception that you are imposing on other people?
Yeah, exactly. You made a very good point. See, if I force my perception on you, it is not going to create any conflict. I am trying for peace. Ultimately, our goal should be peace.
I'm not talking about physical.
Living in togetherness.
All right, bro. Okay. All right. This is a little. This is
1 second. If you.
All right. I can't do that. So yeah, I'm not going to argue about. We're not talking about physically forcing it. My question was that you're epistemically forcing your worldview on other people when you say that you have to accept relativism. So this is any relativist position will be caught in this contradiction where they say that everything is purely relative and purely perspectival, and they're saying that you have to accept that. Right.
So. Yeah, it sounds pretty dogmatic to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't believe any dogmas or forcing my position. And again, we don't mean in a physical sense, but that you should accept it as true. But you have to accept that one. Also, he was contradicting himself in stating that nobody knows anything. These are all beliefs. While I make these huge knowledge claims about how nobody knows anything and that I know all these things.
Nobody knows anything, then you can't say that relativism is the case universally, and that was the point, was that he was saying universal relativism is the ultimate truth, but also there's no ultimate truth.
And second of all, if you haven't established any of these kind of basics, certainly epistemic, let alone, moral truths, why should we seek peace? From your position, why not just be like, no, in my worldview and my belief system is that I should force everybody through physical force, and we should never have peace. That's the last thing I want in my world.
Yeah, I mean, what if I'm a Satanist and I think that I should destroy everyone who disagrees with me? Like, on what basis is that wrong if my God tells me to go to war, right? I mean, it's just, again, the point is that
simply because the majority of people might agree that, hey, peace sounds nice. But again, that's another one of those, that's a vague and or ambiguous word. It's not clear what peace means. It's conditioned by one's paradigm. And just it gets ahead of itself. It begs the question that, well, if I haven't established any kind of moral foundation or epistemic foundation, and I'm just saying we should all do this, that's ridiculous. It's just arbitrary.
It's also appeal to masses fallacy that the masses or the majority of any group says X, Y, or Z. It has nothing to do with whether it's true or false. So next